My mother's 80 today. So it's the 24th of November. And I'm off to my mum's. I've had to nip to the shop quickly because I didn't actually pick a card up for her. So I've just picked up a card. And I'm off to my mum's to do her daily things I do for her, like her hearing aids and stuff. And then I've got to get her to Whitchurch for 10:30 because she's having her feet done for her birthday. Where they're really good, the people there. She's only had them done once, but they've done a really good job. It's called the Health Hub. It's actually a shoe shop. They sell like orthopedic shoes and shoes for people who need a bit more comfort. But they've got a room out the back where they do chiropody, so we're going there. And then we're going to a lovely restaurant called Caesar's in Craiger, which is a bit of a pricey place compared to like your Harvester and your Brewers Fair and stuff like that, but it's her 80th, so I'm treating her to dinner. Just done my good deed for the day. There was a lady in Nisa trying to buy her shopping and her card wouldn't work. She was late for work and she was in a flap, so I paid for her shopping. Isn't that nice, eh? Good deed for the day. I think it was 20 quid as well. I was like, 20 quid. But yeah, I paid for her shopping. So I'm now going to mum's because you know, a little bit of kindness. They say, don't they? Be kind. This person was all panicky because the card wouldn't work. She was late for work. She had to be somewhere by a certain time. And you know, to give someone a bit of slack in their day, if you can help them out. So yeah, I'm off to sort my birthday girl out and take her out. Might go through food charity shops as well if we've got time, because I think we've got about an hour to spare between the foot appointment and the restaurant. So yeah, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mum.
Thank you.
80 today. How are you feeling? On top of the world?
Oh, sure.
So I'm at my mum's, as you know, and one of my best friends has just dropped off a present for my mum, so she's just opened it, right? Oh my God. Look at these. This is the box. She obviously knows my mother's favourite is walnut. The smell coming out of this box. It may only be like 9 o'clock in the morning, but she's testing one now. Look at these. There's 12 brownies in that box. I cannot tell you, the smell on these is absolutely friggin' good.
Yeah, lovely.
Hang on, I'll show you. Right, I haven't done her hair yet, that's... Oh, what's it like, Mum?
They're beautiful.
Beautiful, are they? They look it. Your favourites. Is that what you're going to have today? A day full of cakes and smiles, is it? Yeah?
Yeah. Well, thank you very much. They're beautiful.
Yeah. You've got 12 of them. That'll keep you busy. Oh, yeah, lovely. Right, we're all sorted and we're off to Whitchurch. Wouldn't it be nice if the space outside the shop was there for us? Anyway, enjoying yourself so far, aren't you?
Pardon?
I said you're enjoying yourself so far. Why wouldn't you enjoy yourself? You're out with me. You're number one. Right. Can you remember what time of day you were born? 80 years ago. Were you born in the morning?
I have no idea. All I know, I was born at home.
You were born at home. Ah, didn't know never
that's why I
fancied
had
that.
all sorts of things, dislocated arm, this and that.
Did you? You had a dislocated arm?
There was no cesareans in these days.
You didn't even get scans when you were pregnant, did you? Did you have a scan? I'm sure you told me you didn't even get scans back then.
These scans.
So you were born with a dislocated shoulder?
And something else wrong with me.
Oh.
Because I think they had to pull so hard, or must have been.
Oh. You didn't want to come out then?
Obviously not.
Mackenzie didn't want to come out. He was well stuck in there.
It doesn't seem to have affected me. I've never had trouble with my shoulder or anything.
You've had trouble with your back. Maybe that was it.
Oh, well, that was a different thing. The other end.
So Uncle James was born at home as well then, was he?
I don't know, really. I would imagine we were all born at home, except the first one. I don't know. It was a stillbirth.
Yeah, Mum would have had another... Was it a boy or a girl?
Boy.
Mum would have had another brother, the very first baby that my grandparents had was stillborn. Which is sad. Oh, you'd have had another brother then. And where were you born? Can you remember?
In Auchenblay.
In Auchenblay.
In the house.
In the house. That wasn't the house that we went to where Grandad had a brown... It didn't have a brown robin, Reliant robin.
I'm not sure. You wouldn't.
And the woman across the road gave... I always remember the woman across the road gave me a tree that grew fur on it. What was her name? Edwards. She was lovely, she was. I used to like going over there, and she used to always give me things, and she'd give me this magic tree that I thought was wonderful. You put it in water and it grew this like fluffy stuff. I don't know why I remember that, but I always remember that. And you went to work when you were 6 years old, didn't you?
Yeah, with my mother.
Picking potatoes.
Picking potatoes.
Hard worker. And that's how you bought your first old pram, wasn't it? By picking potatoes. And you used to have to walk to school, didn't you?
That was no problem. It wasn't fun. Because my mother had to walk 5 miles there, 5 miles back to school.
Oh God. Walking to school.
Can you imagine Mackenzie doing that?
No, Mackenzie wouldn't entertain doing that. I wouldn't entertain doing that. I couldn't do it. I couldn't walk that far. What else do you remember about your childhood?
Used to go out to everything to earn money. I don't think my mother bought much for me. I bought my own sort of stuff with the money.
Aww.
In those days, like 1 year you bought your Sunday coat to go to church and that. Next year it would be your best dress by...
And didn't she make you eat fish on a Friday and you don't like fish?
Yeah.
And she, what was it? It was that or nothing, she told you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Did you eat it? Or did you go hungry?
Yeah, there was other things.
And how much was a bag of chips back then?
I think it was 4p.
4p for a whole bag of chips?
Oh no. She used to take us down the den where there was all swings things at night in the summertime. And on the way home we passed
these days don't know how good they got it. Did you have your own bed?
Yeah.
You didn't have to share a bed.
My own bedroom.
You had your own bedroom.
Yeah.
And who was it that pushed Uncle James in the bush of stinging nettles? You.
Yeah.
Her brother was on his bike, wasn't he?
I don't know what you were.
And she decided to push him off into a big bush of stinging nettles.
It's covered from top to bottom with stinging nettles.
You were?
Yeah.
I thought you pushed him into it.
No, he pushed me in.
Oh, he pushed you in. How old were you?
I don't know.
That must have been
Probably
painful.
8 or so.
That must have been painful.
It was. It wasn't just getting stung once, it's been stung like from top to bottom. I seem to remember it was in the summer when you had a dress on.
Did your mum go mad? Oh, the things we did as kids. Do you remember when I got run over? I nicked someone's bike because nobody had let me go on it, so I thought, right, I'll have it myself. And I took her bike and I went round by Canada Hall and up there, and then I thought, I just turned round and I couldn't be bothered to look, so I just pulled out in the road, and this, I always remember, a gold VW Golf smacked me right off my bike flat. And he was like, oh my god, are you alright? And I just remember I was wearing a friggin' rah-rah dress that you'd made me, I think, off the shoulder number, riding my bike. I think I pissed myself. And I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that. And the man was like, oh my god, what had killed you? And then I'd bent a bike, the wheel had moved, so I limped home, dumped it on the lawn and went in and never said anything. And then she was like, what's happened to my bike? And then, do you remember we set fire to next door neighbour's bin in her bedroom because we were pretending to smoke? That was Simon, that was my sister. She rolled up a piece of A4 paper and she was like, yes, pretending to smoke, and we lit the end of it and it just went shoo, and we were like, wow. We threw it in a paper bin full of paper, and it was a wicker bin. The whole bin ignited, the carpet set on fire. We threw it out the window. And then one other day then I stood on a bookshelf. We were jumping off these bookshelves and onto the bed, and I stood on the bookshelf and I snapped the shelf. I was like, oh my god. And then we all went out and got arrested by the police at 11 years old. Yes, that's another story. And my mother gave them permission to keep us locked up, didn't you? Yes, she did. To teach us a lesson. And then they weren't allowed to play with us anymore because we were known as, the rough ones. And then I took do you remember that boy at school grassed me up? I wanted a money box. So at the time, people were using cans of beer to keep money in, right? And I was like, oh, I want one of them. So instead of emptying the beer into the sink and having the can, I nicked one of my father's cans. And took it to school. I was like, anybody want to drink this? And then this boy was like, miss, she's got a can of beer in her bag. Got in trouble for that. I disgraced my mother that day, she said. Oh, the things we did as kids. Are you looking forward to going out for lunch?
Yeah. What sort of things did we do?
All sorts. Quite posh, It's not like your usual, you like going to the harvester and stuff. I need to get over. steak. I'll see. I might make pizzas for tea tonight. Right, we shall catch up with you in a bit. Well, all I can say is windswept.
How much did they
Windswept! How much did they charge for your feet?
No, how much did they charge you for doing his verruca?
Oh God, that was about 6 months ago. £30, I think that was.
Pardon?
30, I think, but it was worth it because he was in agony.
So
Jackson had a verruca, and I took him there. It's very windy out. Mother,
what?
very windy out, isn't it?
It sure
We
is.
could not park anywhere. We only ended up in this tiny little space that luckily my side was free, so I could open the door and get out. But I had to move the car so she could get in. You feel like a new woman now with your feet done, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
She's done a really good job. I was watching her. She had all the right equipment and stuff.
Well, do you want to go there?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like my feet. No one looks at my feet. I'm lucky I can reach my toenails. Yeah, I don't do feet.
Is he stopped? Oh no, the lights are gone.
No, there's lights.
Green now.
Mother. Right, it's 11 o'clock and the table's booked for 1 o'clock. I'm freaking starving, I am. Do you want to have a browse? Well, it's never a browse for me. Do you want to go Asda and have a look?
No.
I need a couple of bits. I think I need a bit more butter and stuff.
I didn't even bought that loaf when I did. I've never haven't used it.
It's a cross in here. Right, we're going to go to Asda. So Asda's the next stop. And we just have to keep an eye on the time. Do you want to go in the cafe and have a coffee?
Well, only if you're going to have something. I'm not going in there if you don't want anything.
I'll have a drink and something. Got a few more calories to play with today. Have a toasted tea cake or something if you want. We'll see. Yes, though, I'm being a bit wary using my calories because I got a cake with my name on it in the house and it's a lot of calories. It's nearly 900 calories.
What is?
A cake that I bought in a jar.
Oh, I see.
And I thought it was half the calories it was, and it was a lot of calories at half. But I'm determined to eat it. But I won't mess up my day just to eat a bit of cake when I'm on form, you know. We could have gone to that charity shop, but we're not near it, are we?
That's at Caerphilly.
Yeah, we're nowhere near Caerphilly.
There's several charity shops where we've just been.
Miss them. Unless you don't want to go Asda and you want to go over there. What do you want to do?
I don't mind. You do what you want to do.
It's your birthday, you decide.
You're driving.
Asda, coffee, and a quick shop or charity shop. Quickly, make mind up.
I wouldn't have minded going to Asda.
Right, Asda it is then. We're by Asda now. We're in Asda's cafe, right? Give me strength. I asked for toast, I asked for butter on the side, so I could do my own. Couldn't have that. No, we butter it with spreadable butter. Can I have it on the side now? So I said, forget the toast then. Mum wanted a mince pie and a coffee. No mince pies. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. Why offer mince pies if you can't produce them? So she's got a coffee and a packet of ginger nuts, and I have got this. I'll put calories on screen. And I have got a packet of 2 digestives, just to take the edge off my hunger. And yeah, that's what we're having now. It's raining. Cats and dogs piddling down. Anyway, that's an Asda we don't generally go to. We go to one in Caerphilly, and what a shambles and miserable lot they are in there. First of all, a cafe, and then the woman that just served us, Jesus Christ, there was like a yogurt or thick butter all along the conveyor belt, and I said to her really nicely, I said, oh, there's all stuff on there. I said, you've got anything to wipe it with, or it needs to be cleaned? I haven't got time to do that. I said, sorry, you haven't got time? No, I haven't got time to clean that. I said, well, you're not the only one in Asda, you know, surely someone can come and clean it. If you bought clothes or something, like my mother bought an apron, it would have been all on there. You know, I touched it, it was like thick white stuff. Yeah, thick white stuff. But it weren't that, believe me, not on a conveyor belt. Yeah, she was a right miserable old thing, wasn't she?
Yeah.
We'll call her a miserable old thing.
It wouldn't have
Wouldn't have taken 2 minutes to clean it. I should have said to her, give me the tissue, I'll do it myself.
It's not as if it's a half an hour.
She then kept trying to talk to me when she was serving me, and I was doing a Karen, ignoring her. And then I think she could see she'd annoyed me, so she was trying to be all nice. And then I went through customer service and said, that woman on number 14, I said, needs to have her attitude looked at. The woman was laughing. She said, oh, you can go online and have a chance of winning £1,000 if you go in on and complain about her. And I was like, really? I can't bother doing that. But hey ho. Right, I've got all speed limits on here now because of the rain. Right, it is a 25 to 1 and we're off to Caesar's. I'm looking forward to this. I haven't been in ages. Can't remember the last time I went there. It's a bit out of my price range, Caesar's. Just for a normal meal. It's where you go for a special occasion, in my eye. Some people probably go there every week. But if it's the same as it was before, oh, they've got a lush counter when you go in. You can see all the food. Oh, the desserts. Right, oh my god, we're going to aquaplane across here now with all the water. Right, catch you in Caesar's. potatoes, asparagus, and then I'm going to share some peas with my mum. And she has gone for the chicken supreme in white wine sauce. So, can't wait for it to come. And did you spot those meringues on the front of it? Oh yes, thank you. They said if I mention when I go up to get the meringues, they'll do something for. Hi, Mum. Yeah. You having a nice time, Mum? Cheers. Cheers. They can't do enough for you, it's lovely. We've just come out and it would be pouring down with rain, wouldn't it? There's a little farm shop in the corner, so we're going to go and have a quick look in there. You enjoying that lunch, Mum?
Very nice.
It was, wasn't it? A bit different.
Mm.
Very nice. Well, we're going to go to the farm shop.
Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. To the groove and the light that flickers. We get lost in the crowd, it's getting thicker. We get away from the drinks and chatter. Haven't said a word, but it doesn't matter. Feel the air get thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. Live your life within the moment, and don't go wait until the morning. You never know when it is over. All that I know is we'll get older. So let us dance this night away. Thinner. I'm standing in a blurry dream. No one else can see us. So let us dance this night away.
So we're now back in the car. The farm shop was lovely, but there was nothing in there that I wanted to get. And Michael, did you spot the Welsh lady curds, lemon curds? Yes. But I thought, oh, shall I buy one? He did say it was delicious. If you're wondering who I'm talking about, Michael from Us Too. If you don't watch them, why don't you watch them? Check them out. But yeah, they were on holiday over here. You may have seen the vlog where we went down, me and Rebecca. Yeah, and he bought Welsh Lady lemon curd in the farm shop, and I was just seen it there, and I was like, oh, it's the Welsh Lady one. It was £3.75, which yeah, is not bad for lemon curd. It's a nice one, you know. I didn't really need any. We're just going to the post office because my mother needs a stamp, and she wants some money. So I'm going to get that out, and then I'm going to take her back, pick kids up from school. Oh, speed bumps. Get her tablets. These bumps. Then I'll come in and sort your tablets out for a week. You've got to take the one that was missing today, remember? The blue one. Yeah. You watch, I'll go and pick him up and she'll say, oh, I haven't got any dejoxy. And that'll be the one you need. Do you want anything in here? There's nobody in that car there, look.
No,
and the indicator's going, so that means their engine's running. That's a bit risky, isn't it? Nobody in the car, the engine going.
God, mind that lorry don't reverse on you.
It's fine, chill out. Do you know where the horn is? If I'm in there and it starts reversing back on you? It's there. The massive lorry in front of us. Don't despair. Right, so I'm going to go and post your letter, get you some money, and I'm going to take her home, and I will catch you later. With regards, say I'll catch you later, I'll just tell you this bit. With regards to my food, what I did was I went on the app, I put in salmon, I put in, it was like average size new potato, and I put in 5 because I had 5 potatoes. Asparagus you could put in per tip. I had 3 tips. I added on a bit for the parmesan. There was balsamic glaze on there. I asked them not to put butter on my potatoes, not to put butter on my salmon, not to put butter on any part of my meal except the tiniest little bit on the asparagus. I think they did, but when I looked at it, there was nothing really on there, so I think they don't think they did that. So I basically put everything in the app that I had on my plate. Didn't eat the skin on the salmon. So I think I've covered the calories for that. And then the meringue is one of the lowest things you can have. So I was like, oh, what should I count for that? So just counted 600 calories, which I think is more than enough for that. I think the camera made it look bigger than it was. It wasn't huge, but it was delicious, wasn't it?
Very nice.
So yeah, I think I covered. So I think it was 1,277 or something. My whole lunch I counted, which yeah, is plenty. And I've got 1,000 just over for the rest of the day. And it is now 2:45, and I'll probably do, I'm thinking pizza later, but I know Warren will probably, I might do Warren gammon, chips and pineapple or something, but I won't be having that because I've had my main meal now. But you shall know. When I do my tea, I will let you know. Right, see you later, guys. Right, guys, I'm now with Dexter, as his top will tell you. Guess where we've been, Greg's. We've got a Greg's bag. Yes, we've got a Greg's bag, everybody. Because we do like a bit of Greg's, don't we, Dex?
Yep.
What's in this bag? We've got roast chicken mayonnaise baguette.
Ooh, free range.
Oh, I'm going to have that for my tea. Free range egg mayonnaise. Oh my God. Nobody really wants much for tea, so I was like, right, I'll grab a Greg's bag. And guess what? We've got a Bob Morrison's cafe sandwich and cake bag we're going to get as well. And then, yes. I know, go on, say it, you fat bitch. Right, triple chocolate donut.
Okay, we've
What
got
else we
steak
got
bake
there?
and a cheese melt.
Steak bake, sausage and bean. That's a good one, isn't it?
I dibs the big roll.
You can have the big roll then. I dibs the egg one.
That's a sandwich, not a roll.
I know. Morrison's to pick up a cake and sandwich bag. I'll show you what's in it. But I think this is mine on the windowsill. Wait there.
keeps the cheesecake.
Oh guys, we're pushing the trolley now, Van Morrison's, and the lady has given me 3 boxes of what looks like cake. Yes, you're probably looking at me and saying, oh, she don't need any more cake. But it was cheap, man. It's my mother's birthday, and I've got an easier day. So cake it is. I'll show you what's in there. I'll show you what's in these because it's light in here, not obviously in the car. Custard slices and cheesecake. And this one, eclairs and custard tarts. And then this one, donuts. Oh my God. That's good, isn't it? For £2 something. Right, let's get going. So it's now 8 o'clock. I've just got back. I've been out all day. I'm actually still quite full from my dinner earlier, which is great. And I've got 1,000 calories left. So guess what? This is getting consumed. It's my mum's birthday after all. So, you know, need a bit of cake. This is 876 calories. Yes, you heard me right. And I'm still coming in with calories left. So I'm going to have this. And then once I've had this, I will show you what I picked up in Asda because it is still currently in a bag by my chair. So that cake in a jar was the greatest disappointment of my life. I won't be buying one again. For the calories, it wasn't wow. I think I've got like 155 calories left now, which I'm not going to use. I've had an easier day today. I've eaten nice food. I wasn't really hungry to have tea, so I thought, right, I'll have that cake because I've got enough calories for it. But I wasn't blown away by it, you know? Anyway, I'll show you what I got in Asda because my shopping is still here and I need to get it put away. Picked up these for the kids. They are caramelised biscuit pancakes. They smell divine. They've got like biscotti type stuff on it. However, I tried to check all the packets and I could not find one that didn't have the information all blurred out. So calorie wise, I can tell you they're 200 and something and they end with a 9. It's 2 something 9. So I don't know if they come up on the app. I'll try them. And if they do, I'll stick the calories on screen. But they're 200 and something. But they do look nice. And they are really big. They're massive. So they're for the kids. I picked up some cheese twists for my mum's party. These are 43 calories a twist. I got some rice cakes. Now I've got 3 different lots of rice cakes, different flavours. This is the lowest one and it's salt and vinegar, 32 calories each. I got some caramel ones at 35 calories each. And if you're hungry and you want something, these rice cakes are good because they're a lot bigger than a biscuit and they're less calories. So I've got them. There is another one in there, which I will get to when I find it. Pokemon t-shirt. This was on the sale rail. It was down from £9 down to £5. They only had one in their size, so I just picked up the one. It's just a Pokemon t-shirt. I'll always pick up stuff that's on the sale rail if I see it when I'm in there. So I got that. I picked up 5 of these really nutritious meals. Pot noodles. Yes, of course I'm joking. Yes, they're not the healthiest of things, but you know. Quick snack, quick meal if I'm busy. They're 482 calories for one. I've had mixed reviews on these. Some say they taste absolutely vile. Some say they taste nice. Whether I'll actually get one or not, you know. I'm sitting here now and it's 5 to 10 and it's absolutely hammering down outside. Oh God! I need to go to bed tonight. That's the other flavour of the rice cakes. 40 calories each. So yeah, I think they look good. I got some pineapple. I got a small one and a big one. Because I'm planning on doing cheese and pineapple on my mother's party. And I've got some gammon to use, so that would be handy for that. So I got a small one and a big one. 200, no it's not. See, swimming in my glasses again, and it's late. Let's put the old specs on. 63 calories per 100 grams of that. A large coffee, because I didn't know how we were doing for coffee, because I don't drink the stuff. And we obviously need coffee for Saturday. I got some bananas because Warren takes a banana every day to work. The kids are always eating bananas. So I just got a pack of bananas. I got a bag of grated cheese, which I should have had in the fridge about 3 hours ago. It's 122 calories for 30 grams. And the Essential Range products, big stickers on the shelf saying only 3 items per customer. I don't know whether people have been trying to bulk buy it. That's the bigger tin of pineapple, so I got 2. I actually had a phone call today off one of the ladies that was coming to the party to say that her and her, my other mother's friends are not coming now because she's got to go out for dinner with some friends. But this wasn't organised when she accepted the invite to my mum's little party, so I don't quite know why she can't go now, but there we are. So we won't need as much stuff because we're down 2 people. Anyway, let's carry on with the shopping haul. Lurpak. I feel posh when I get Lurpak, you know. Don't know why. It was on offer, so I picked up Lurpak. I got the unsalted one, and it is, let's have a look. It is 747 calories for 100 grams. We also got some Christmas pudding bin liners. These are great if you've got large gifts at Christmas. You can just use a bin liner, obviously for the bin, for the rubbish. But yeah, they were just novelty bin liners. Didn't really get much else. Oh, got some basil because I am planning on making that tomato soup. I am. Honestly, I am. Really. Not now. Also picked up this for 25p. I thought I'll chuck you in the cupboard. You know, it's great if you want to make quick pancakes for kids or whip up some Yorkshire puddings. And it's 45 calories for Yorkshire pudding if you make it as directed. Oh my God, you can tell it's time for bed, can't you? Filming at 10 o'clock at night with shopping that should have been put away hours ago. Last 2 things. Well, 3 technically. This used to be £1, right? It's now crazily like 165. Warren really likes this. Picked up the light one. I don't really use it much. He does. I know this is, well, it used to be when you were doing Slimming World. So much of that for Healthy Extra. But, what is it? 25 grams. You're going to have 40, well, for 42 calories, you're going to have 25 grams. And then the last thing I picked up were these. And I think they're new. They don't say new on them, but I've not seen them before. Fit Bakes. They're not Fit Bakes at all. They're Fibre Jacks. Where did I get Fit Bakes from? Maybe it's because it's 10 o'clock and I'm knackered. Fit Bakes? There are things called Fit Bakes, aren't they? But these are called Fibre Jacks. Raspberry and blueberry. The raspberry are 139 calories and the blueberry are 138. Now you think, oh, that's quite good. And what size bar are you expecting? Well, these got a bit crushed in the car and the bottom of them are opened. So now they've got a bit of a girth on them, but they're small. You know, they're a bit short and stumpy. It says rolled oats baked with syrup. Now, I kid you not, right? These are great for kids' pack lunch boxes and that. And, you know, if I'm hungry, I could take one. But they are... My child is still up making silly noises. They're tiny. What can I show you as an example? I'll use my finger. Well, look, they're the length of my finger. And some of that's packaging. Let me push it back up. Bend him over. It's not even as long as my finger. But like I say, they are quite wide. But yeah, 2 bites. Well, 2 bites for me and that'd be gone. And 138 calories. 2 bites. I will try one. Don't know whether I'd buy them again for that. I don't know. Depends how nice they are. But you can make your own flapjacks, can't you? Really cheap. But yeah, they were on offer, I think. Don't quote me. I think. That's everything I bought. And I'm going now because I'm sure you can see I'm absolutely freaking knackered. All day I have been busy with my mother and her meal out and then doing things. We had a nice day. She's enjoyed herself, which is the main thing. And I think she did enjoy herself at the restaurant. I tell you what, that restaurant, it was expensive, but it was absolutely delicious. I noticed they had a 5-star food hygiene rating, and I was looking at the reviews then on Facebook, and they had very, very good reviews. But yeah, probably be a long time again before I go there. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm going to go and get this stuff put away. And then I've got a busy day tomorrow, making sure my downstairs is looking swanky for Saturday. Ooh. And then I've got to go to Costco. So I need to get a tray of sandwiches, because I ain't making sandwiches. I've got to make scones. I'm not doing sandwiches as well. But because there's going to be less people, I think I'm just going to get 1 tray of sandwiches instead of 2, because I've got so much other stuff. So I've got to go to Costco. I've got to pick up balloons. I've got the kids' Christmas fete after school. I've got to tidy up here. What else have I got? Saturday morning then, I've got to pick up my mum's cake, because somebody's making that. I've not made that. Yeah, got to make scones tomorrow. Oh. Right. Enough talking rubbish. So thanks for watching today, guys. And I've already had loads of messages wishing my mother happy birthday. So thank you so much for them. I have showed her them. So she was very pleased with them. And thanks again. So I will see you tomorrow on the next one. So bye, guys.